turning into. This is the continental hosing. You can feel, I mean, you can't feel because you're just watching me feel. But I'm here to tell you, you can feel how soft this is. Like the actual texture of it, and then like the physical softness of the actual material and like the pliableness of it. It's very soft. They say this is anti-kink or anti-kink resistant or whatever. I can definitely see that. This is super nice. And I got all the kits versions of these, so it comes with like, Obsessed Garage, thankfully, is very good on piecing things together and finding like curated solutions for a lot of the stuff. They don't just give you a blank hose reel. You can get the hose with it. You can get like this little extension cable extension hose that plugs into the reel. So this will thread in to the hardline section wherever this is, and then poke into the side of the reel, and this is what brings air to the reel. Also Continental, and they make all these too. Like they made these and crimped these and put these sleeves protectors over them, and everything is like super nice. All the highest quality stuff, like no compromise, exactly how it should be, because the best or nothing. Anyways, and then it comes with these too, like the little pucks you put on the hose to determine how long it hangs down. The Cox reel, hose reel, the very best easy coil Cox reel, which apparently is a special version they have where the hose doesn't whip up so quick. Matte black, of course. So, and this is the swivel that will bring air into the hose reel. Oh, and then you got these guys here to hold it in place with the rubber around it so it doesn't dig into the rubber of the hose at all. So this is where air will come into the reel from the airline, like the hard line. And this is where the reel will originally connect and go through here and swirl up and then come out here with the 4 rollers on each side. It's super nice. I can already tell the quality of it. Same with a lot of this stuff. You can simply tell, even if you had no idea what you're doing. Like if I was like a plumber and I'm unboxing this, I don't even know what it is or how it's gonna work, or even if I knew what it is, you already know, like you can feel and see the quality in it all. Even like the way it's packed and stuff with the, like bolted to the piece of plywood and in a box and everything, just all adds to like, you already know this is a fantastic product. All right, let's check these hoses out. So I believe he said that they cut these into the max length that can be shipped before it has to go freight. And I believe he said that they cut these into 7-foot sections. So since I'm 6'5", that's about right, this length. So I'm sure there's some packaging in here too, adding to the height. So let's check these out. And by let's, I mean me, and then you're gonna watch me do it. All of this being Prevost, or Prevost if you're French or wherever this stuff comes from. I think it's French. And apparently, out of all the pneumatic plumbing manufacturers, this is the top tier. It's not getting better than this. The smoothness on the inside is astonishing. Oh man, how's it going? This should contain all the goodies. All right, here we go, POV unboxing. The pursuit of functional excellence. I live by that motto. Okay, this is the drop hose I'm gonna have over the workbench that's gonna be here. It'll just be general service, like that's where I'm gonna have like the transmission bench vise attachment and differential bench vise attachment, and where I'll do the majority of like work on components outside of the car. And this is just a coiled up drop hose, also by Prevost. It's just gonna dangle above it. So it won't be a hose reel, but it'll always just be in one simple place that I can easily get to every time. And then all of these are gonna be the attachments, the special tools, the adapters, all of it Prevost. So this is phenomenal. Let me get all this unboxed and then show you. Just starting out with this package. These are the Prevost S1 quick disconnect couplings. Look at the machine work on the inside of these things. Can you see that? You're gonna need to see that. I even got these all Prevost. These are all the high flow ones, so the big diameter. Can you see in there? Larger than normal. And it fits in here. Oh, dude. The smoothness of this is astonishing. Are you seeing that? Dude. You can see the O-ring down in there that seals perfectly against the fitting. Whenever you slip it down in. Dude, just sheer quality of this thing. That is phenomenal. Another thing I wanted to point out, all these quick disconnect couplings have little filters integrated in them, so you'll never get any debris in your air tools. Oh, this is the tube cutter. Prevost brand, of course. Fantastic. Can't wait to use that either. And then onto these little boxes. The first fitting. All right, check these things out. So this is a T fitting, obviously, because you have eyes. Double O-ring seal on the inside. So you slip the pipe in here. It basically works like a compression fitting. I mean, I guess it is a compression fitting. Oh, here's the sealing ring. Okay, so then you'll slip the pipe in here over this, obviously, collar on the pipe. And then simply tighten this down on the pipe and it compresses it and perfectly seals it. Reusable. And you just like connect them all together like giant pipe Legos. Ah, this is the genuine Prevost deburrer. Inside and outside. So basically, once you cut one of these types with a genuine Prevost pipe cutter, you'll demonstration. Use this guy. Can you even see that, or is it too? So this will obviously be for outside deburring. You just give it a couple spins, and then this will go on the inside and deburr the inside rim of it. And then you can see there the metal it took off. So pipe holders, they will hold the pipe like up against the wall or a rod or however you want to mount your pipes. Pipe holders, all right. 90-degree pipe fitting. And these are all aluminum, anodized black, super nice. So this is a straight one that will go from a pipe to thread. And then they have some that just go to pipe, or some that go from pipe to male thread. So this is a pipe to pipe fitting to just simply extend the pipe. This is another deburring tool, a handheld one to where you can get further into the pipe. So instead of that just circular one where you just kind of like ruggedly like go around it to get the rim cleaned off, where you can like go inside the pipe and get, you know, all of the burrs out. Just a basic deburring tool on a pivot. So then you can stick this kind of down in it to get the flat part of it, not just like the 45-degree like rim of the tube. In case you have a burr too far in there or whatever, you'll want to get it with this, because you don't want to slide the pipe in, especially on the outside, more important than the inside almost, because you don't want to tear the seal on these fittings whenever you slide it in, because it does have like a rubber or nylon seal that you slide it past, so you have to have it very, like, it's a necessity to have this deburring tool. It's not an accessory or optional. You have to deburr it some way. You're going to cut every seal whenever you slide it in and past there. So this is basically the wrench. This would be the tool to get a grip on the thing. All right, so here everything is, all laid out, all unboxed. Everything you need to completely run pneumatic plumbing, all the way from the air compressor, all the way to the air tool. Every single thing you need, like without exaggeration, the tools to do it, the tools to put it together, every single fitting, down to like the little air couplings and even the tools you use to assemble it, the hoses they use in the hose reel material. Everything is super nice. It goes together very easily, I can already tell. I did a couple practice test fits on a lot of the pipes and everything is super nice. I'm not gonna be the one installing it. The guy that is already told me that he's worked with this stuff before, and it's an absolute pleasure to work with, and I can definitely see why. Obsessed Garage carries all kinds of stuff like this. I'm actually super thankful for companies like that, and the way that they'll go out and scour the world for like the top tier or whatever it is, like hose reels, or even like the hose material, the end fittings on them, everything on their entire website. Like this isn't a paid promotion or anything, but like I love a place that I can go to like that, and like McMaster Car, if anyone ever shops there, that you know you can just count on being like, research has been done, and whatever item it is you're buying, it is the best version of whatever item that is. So once you kind of know the theory of the business operation of something like that, you can shop worry-free, where you can simply, instead of scouring the web, reading reviews, hoping that they're accurate, you can go to places like Obsessed Garage or McMaster Car and companies like that, and just know, like, if you're simply looking for, like, for example, at some point I'm going to get an electric hose reel that has like an extension cord wound up. I have one now and it's perfectly fine and there's nothing wrong with it, but I saw that they have one on Obsessed Garage, and I can just like worry-free go ahead and buy that and know that that is the best one out there, because this guy spent hours scouring the catalog of whatever manufacturer makes that one. Same with all this stuff. I know nothing about airlines. I spent several hours on their YouTube channel looking at everything they had out there, and just seeing like the depth he went to like look for even things such as like pneumatic plumbing is absurd. So like I trust whatever it is they come up with. And I mean, I do back check it. I do Google around and make sure that this is the best in my opinion. And there are very minute things that I disagree with, but extremely rarely. All right, so just got everything plumbed up and attached to the wall and ceiling and everything. Been about 30 minutes or so. So I got everything over here laid out now. This is the next stuff to be organized in the shop, but all the airlines came out super nicely. It all attached together very smoothly. No issues at all with any of the fittings or anything. The drop hose over here, it all attached very nicely. I'm super satisfied with the way it turned out. Everything's super nice about them. Here's the easy reel. Nice and controlled. So yeah, really excited to be able to hook this all up to the air compressor and be able to start using it.